Hi, my name is Russ, and today I'm really excited to show you how we configure HPE Aruba, also known as Aruba Central, for putting Wi-Fi roaming onto your APs. So if you're familiar with Passpoint technology or Hotspot 2.0 technology, this is how you configure it with HPE Aruba on Central. So we're going to dive in here. We're in devices, WLANs or wireless LANs, and I'm going to walk you through the configuration here. We are going to breeze through some of the more general settings that are set up here, but of course set your name. Right here I have the Wi-Fi favorite, which is .Wi-Fi cellular booster. Select your bands. I'm going to breeze through a lot of the settings here. I'll call it maybe the DTM interview was 3 just for Apple devices, but otherwise here we're going to have a lot of just common settings and configurations. So zone, bandwidth control, a lot of these, of course follow your local best practices, but I'm putting here just a high level of what these settings are. Breezing through these pretty quickly because these are pretty standard. Not too much here that's that interesting. So let's go something a little more interesting. Your VLAN, so assign these to your guest VLAN. Typically it's going to be an external DHCP server and set it to a static VLAN that is feeding your APs. Here I'm using 101, very common VLAN used for guest access. Next we're going to go into security. This is going to be WPA2 Enterprise security. That's what we recommend to be compatible with most devices. I'm going to show you the primary server. The secondary server is basically the same configuration. This is RADIUS for the example, but we always prefer RADSEC. Set your port, set your IP. And as identifier, work with your onboarding engineer to have assigned. We are going to put our checks in here for requirements, authenticator and RADIUS requests, accounting, authentication, query status, or RADIUS servers. Make sure those are all checked, as well as for your backup. It's basically going to be the same settings. It's just going to be on your backup. There we go. All right, so I'm going to breeze through here on what's actually enabled. So we do want DHCP, called station ID type MAC address, called station ID include SSID. We use a delimiter, just our standard delimiter here of colon. Now the important part here is going to be your Passpoint services profile. This is customized here, and this is really the meat of your configuration. So for your access network, you're going to make sure that internet is enabled. You're going to make sure that you have your chargeable user identity enabled, English. For venue group business, venue type unspecified, IPv6, generally not available. If it is, go ahead and enable it. And then we're going to use, for our access here, just single-netted private IPv4 access. Chargeable public network type, venue name, just put Wi-Fi, and then for operator friendly name, WayFi Wireless. Now, jumping into identifier, this might look a little weird here for your NAI realms. Go ahead and keep that blank. That's okay. That's normal. Here we have our standard list of PLMNs. You must be also familiar with your mobile network codes or country codes. This is the order networks that we recommend. Of course, follow the order advised by your onboarding engineer, as it may be different. For roaming consortium, you're going to want these RCOIs enabled in this order. Again, your onboarding engineer may have an updated order, but this is at the time of this that this is being recorded, our recommended order to have RCOIs put in. And this enables all of our networks around the world. So that's how you enable your Passpoint configuration, and really helps you get everything all set up correctly. Now, jumping into accounting, you're going to be using the same authentication servers. I'm going to set your accounting interval to 5 minutes. And then for fast roaming, we're going to enable 802.11r, 802.11k, and also 802.11b. So make sure that those settings are set there. Now for access, we're going to do unrestricted because they're going to be in a guest network anyway. And that is really a high-level breeze of how you set up Passpoint/Hotspot 2.0 on Aruba Central for your Aruba APs. I hope you had a lot of fun going through this. These are your basic settings to get you up and running. Always excited to work with new partners, new venues, new businesses. This is how you get it done. As always with WayFi, make it simple, make it easy, make it WayFi. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next tech video. Thanks.